Ian Garry versus Michael Venom Page could be next as both have agreed to fight. Who do actually win this fight? Well, before we talk about who to win this fight, let's take a look at their latest performances in which Ian Garry fought Neil Magny, in which Ian Garry landed many leg kicks, dropped Neil Magny multiple times with the leg kicks, and Ian Garry ended up taking it by decision.
And still undefeated, the future!
After this, Ian Garry went on to fight Jeff Neal, in which Ian Garry was just running, still managed to outland Jeff Neal, and ended up taking it by decision.
And still undefeated, the future!
Let's take a look at Michael Venom Page's latest performances, in which he fought Gochi, in which Michael Venom Page TKO'd Gochi with a nasty leg kick to the knee in round 1.
For someone like Michael Venom Page.
We got a problem right there.
After this, Michael Venom Page made his UFC debut against Kevin Holland, in which Michael Venom Page striking was great, took control of almost the whole entire fight, and did a whole lot of showboating like usual, and Michael Venom Page ended up taking it by decision.
By unanimous decision, Michael!
Now, I really like this fight because I could just imagine a pretty entertaining build-up to this fight, since Ian Garry did doubt Michael Venom Page when Michael Venom Page was set to fight Kevin Holland, in which he said that there's no way that Michael Venom Page was going to get through Kevin Holland, which MVP did, and that's when MVP responded by saying that maybe Ian Garry could try to stop him since Kevin Holland couldn't. So obviously there's tension between both men, which back to my point means that there's going to be an exciting build-up to this fight. Now let's look at where both men stand to get a better understanding of how this fight can go. Well, when you look at Ian Garry, you will see that he has 14 wins, with 7 of those wins coming by knockout, 1 win coming by submission, and he has no losses, and he's ranked number 7. And when you look at Michael Venom Page, he has 22 wins, with 13 of those wins coming by knockout and 3 of those wins coming by submission, and he only has 2 losses, and he's ranked number 13, which is pretty good considering he's only had 1 fight in the UFC against Kevin Holland. So now who wins this fight? Well, most likely it's going to be a stand-up fight, which if Ian Garry uses his kicks like how he did against Neil Magny, then it could give Michael Venom Page problems, and it could do damage the more the fight goes on. But then who knows, Ian Garry might have problems with Michael Venom Page's style and timing, which could lead to Michael Venom Page landing the more significant shots. So I got Michael Venom Page winning this fight.